Hey guys, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I'm going to do a voiceover today just because of the schedule and what I need to do. Here I'm showing you some paint and distress mica spray as well as some Tim Holtz paper dolls that I'll be using to make a jumbo tag for Craftoween today. My idea is to use some purple paint as a base and then go in with some more paint like glow in the dark kind of stuff, and this metallic paint isn't working out so well, so I switched to the pearlescent paint that is also purple. So I'm just going to cover that and get as much as I can except for the very top and bottom. Now I'm going to come in with some glow in the dark paint and hit the top and bottom there. I will be adding other layers, so hopefully the brown of the card won't show through. So there again, I'm showing you the colors that I'm using. And I'm going to be using some distress mica stain. So I'm going to pull out the swatches for the colors that I'm using: Specimen, Ominous Twilight, and Empty Tomb. I have recently started using these mica stains by Tim Holtz, and I really, really enjoy them. So I'm just going to go in with each color and do some spritzing here and there. That was Specimen. Nope, that was Empty Tomb. Nope, Specimen. Now it's Empty Tomb. I can't even do things right in a voiceover. And then I'm going to go in with the Ominous Twilight, which is that beautiful, gorgeous purple. Up next, I've got some more of the glow-in-the-dark paint, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to give that a mix with my splatter brush, and then I'm going to use the handle of the sponge brush to help splatter the glow-in-the-dark paint all over the tag. Up next, I'm going to come in with my heat tool and just try to heat up this as much as possible. When you use paint or any other kind of liquid on paper, it's going to warp and curl, but using that heat tool to dry it out or giving it time to dry out really reduces that warp, and you can smooth it back out to what you want it to be. 99% of the time, it works like a charm. Now that the background is set, I'm choosing some different Tim Holtz paper dolls to see which one I want to use on this tag. My plan is to pick a paper doll and then also add a sentiment and then a tag topper. And as I'm testing out each one, I'm just using various ones that I've collected from him. I decided on these two young ladies, and then I thought, oh, I think I might have some actual vintage cabinet cards and things in the same basket that I keep these paper dolls in. So what I'm doing now that you can't see any action is looking for those. That one's too big, and these ones just aren't the right shape for what I'm going for, so I decided to just go with the Tim Holtz one. Now I'm going to take some more of that glow-in-the-dark paint and see if I can put glow-in-the-dark eyes on these girls. I don't know how it's going to work. This is a total experiment. After I dry this with the heat tool, a couple of the spots were bubbling a little bit. I don't know if that's going to ruin the glow-in-the-dark effect with the paint. This, like I said, it's an experiment, so we'll see what happens in the end. I am just trying to dry that, and then we will glue it onto the tag. So I'm just using some tacky glue here. I'm going to pop it on down. The paint should be dry on their little eyeballs as well as the top of the tag. And then I'm going to go looking for a tag topper and try to decide what sentiment I want to add. I found some really cute lace. It came in one of the junk journals that I purchased from Etsy to use for Craftoween, and it was just like in a little pouch of extras. So I added that to the top of the tag, and now I'm looking for scrap paper. So I've decided to go with that paper that's white with teeny tiny black polka dots. And what I'm doing, which is I'm doing a bad job of keeping it in frame, is I'm cutting it down to size, and then I'm just going to go around the edges with Black Soot Distress Oxide, trying to get it a nice crisp edge. And now I'm going to decide what to write on it. I don't always like using my own handwriting, but I will do it every once in a while if I don't have the sentiment that I want. So I'm just writing something wicked ... and then I'm going to go back and add in some thickening on some part of the lines to make it look a little bit like faux calligraphy. It's hard to do it really well on tiny little spots like this, but you know, I'm doing my best. And also feeling a little bit caffeine wired today, so my hands might have not been as smooth as they would be at other times. So there's the sentiment, and the tag is now complete. The backside, of course, can be used for journaling. I hope you guys have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading and or journaling. Adios.